Hello everyone, my name is Sunny and today's going to be a very fun pick a card tarot reading. So we have 3 piles. The question for today is going to be, is anybody checking you out in this moment? So think of yourself, think of your energies around you. We have 3 piles. Pile 1 is on the left. I'll try not to get in the way because I think my shadow's covering a lot. So pile 1 is on the left side, pile 2 is in the middle, and pile number 3 is in the right side. So go ahead, take your time, think of yourself, think of what's going to resonate, or piles that are going to resonate. And then I'll see you at your pile selection, but go ahead and stop the video if you feel like you need more time, as sometimes you need an extra minute or 2. And I will start with pile number 1. So pile 1, I'm going to start with a close-up of your card. So for you, pile 1, I'm gonna go really slow with this because this kind of slides off on the paper. So for this one, pile 1, you have the 8 of Cups upright. So yes, someone does like you in this moment. Someone is checking you out, more or less. Okay, let me just be careful. I'm gonna try to be careful with this pile. For you, pile 1, for the most part, I feel that someone is checking you out, but I feel like you might have likely rejected them. For some reason, I feel like you already know who this person is. For most of you, I feel you guys know who this person is. I think whether you purposely rejected them or not, that's up to you. But this person more or less took your conversation or approach or your personality as someone that's not interested, and that's why they took it as a no. So this person is interested, but I feel that you kind of just brushed them off to the side. Whether you think this person's cute or not is totally individually up to you, to each their own. But it's very likely that maybe you walked either away from this person and this person misunderstood this. I think there's a Mercury retrograde coming up soon, so maybe that might have something to do with it. But I feel that maybe they misunderstood you as a person because they don't know you that well, right? They felt like they gave you the idea, they poured their emotions out, but it's likely that you guys might have had a misunderstanding and it read as you're not interested. So I think you know this person, but I do think that you kind of let them walk away and you're walking away as well because you're not interested, or this person just took you as a no. It just took your answer as a no. And another possible scenario is that you guys have a very different path, right? I think you have a higher ground. Mostly because this person's walking away, and I think that you've grown out of, if you didn't like this person that I feel like it's very likely that this person, I feel that you and them in comparison, not comparing you as a person to person as in you're better than them, but I'm talking you outgrew their environment, the similar environment you likely had. So I think that that's why you possibly walked away. Likely you could have, maybe you worked with each other and you found a better job. Maybe you also hang out with different people, and the people that you hang out with now, the people that you hang out more with now have a very different lifestyle and less problematic. Likely they don't leave you in turmoil. So I think that's likely the scenario for this one. So I hope that answered your question, pile 1. I'm trying to kind of keep this, quick to the point, not to water it down too much, but I really hope you enjoyed this message. I will start with pile number 2. If that resonated, I'm very happy for you. Otherwise, select a different pile. There could be a message there for you. I will start with pile 2. Pile 2, I will give you a close-up. This is the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Sorry, there's so much shadow because of my fingers, but there you go. So, pile 2. Is there someone checking you out? No. But I feel it's necessary in this moment. I don't think that's your focus right now, but I think you were just curious, there's nothing wrong with finding curiosity, right? But yeah, I don't think at this moment no one's checking you out. I think the reason why they're not checking you out is mostly because I think you're to yourself. You're you might be a little bit icy with people, and that's not a negative trait. I think sometimes everyone has their sweet side. Everyone has their softer side. Everyone has those sides where sometimes you need to be a reclusive person. I think that's you in this moment. I think that you're not necessarily trying to meet people and talk to them because you have other things in mind and you're focusing on yourself. You're in a self-healing journey. If you're trying to put yourself in this queen spot again, where you're trying to make yourself feel like a queen and not feel that you owe it to others to be for them constantly, right? For their emotions constantly, like being their garbage disposal. In this aspect, I feel that you're learning a lot about yourself, what makes you happy, what makes you feel like a whole person, a whole, like a WHOLE, like a whole person as yourself, right? I think you're learning to give yourself that dignity and give yourself that position of high status and power, because only you can give that to yourself, nobody else will. So I think that you're really focusing on yourself in this moment, and that's why nobody's really checking you out right now. It's because you're in a journey for yourself, not for others. I think that overall for this pile, you're really navigating your emotions. You're learning to be, so like for you, pile 2, I think that your creativity, because I do think you're a creative person and your skill sets are in there, but I think that you're learning about yourself because I've always said this, but I always get mixed up with what comes first. You're learning about your emotions because you're using your creativity to bring that out of you. I think that's what I'm trying to say, right? So your emotions have been a lot more, not productive, but more understanding. You understand your emotions better because you're learning about yourself as you're doing creative things and you're using your skill sets. I think that you have come a long way, and I do think that you need to pour that cup onto yourself. You're not really ready to give it to others, and that's why it's not necessarily that you're ugly, because the Queen of Cups is a beautiful person. It's a very sweet person, and it's a very gentle person. But I do think that you're not in the state of, I want to be gentle with others. I think you're a little bit icy because you need to be. It was necessary to establish those boundaries. I think that you don't want to fight with others. I don't think you want to have arguments, and I think that's why you're kind of keeping to yourself. So I really hope that helped, pile 2. No one's checking you out in this moment, but that's because you're not giving that energy out. If you want to, when you're ready, go ahead, right? But only when you're ready. So I hope that helped, pile 2. I'm going to start with pile number 3. I didn't want to go too much into detail, but I think I might have gone a little bit too much with this one. So pile number 3, I'm going to give you a close-up. I'm trying not to slide these. You have the 4 of Pentacles upright. So pile number 3, somebody checking you out? Yes. It could be someone in your workspace, someone you work with, someone that's and if you're in university, you're like a team with them. You see them often enough, but you're building yourself up. So I feel that's why it's a school setting or a work setting, that you have to strive for something. Your goal is to strive for something, and you're trying to get a monetary asset or an education, right? And I think that's why you know this person from there. And yes, someone's checking you out. Whether you like them or not, that's up to you. But I think that overall, someone is checking you out, and I feel it's like someone that's like trying to impress you. And I feel like you know this person. Sorry, I needed to take a sip of water. So I think that for you, pile 3, I think each pile likely knows who this person is. But I don't think you think this person's that great. For some reason, I feel that you think this person's kind of, either this could be the scenario where you're this person and, you're trying to find some balance in yourself and trying to secure something by really just focusing on, building yourself up and assets and stuff. But this person kind of gets in your way. And I feel like this person is annoying to you. That's what I feel. Like they think they're cool, and you're just like, nope, you can't take them seriously, I feel. Or if this is a person that's coming at you, I think that this person's coming about it in all the wrong ways, because that's not what you're attracted to. I think that it's not that you don't think finances are important, but more so I don't think that's the way you want to entertain a person in a romantic sense, because you feel there's more to people than just monetary value. And they think that just by flashing nice, pretty things at you, like maybe their nice clothing or their expensive electronics or likely like their fancy car, stuff like that. That's not really you. You're not impressed by silly little gadgets. I feel that you're more than just that. You're very practical, I feel, but they're going about it the wrong way. And yes, they do like you, they do check you out, but I don't think that's you. At least you don't go about it this way. I think that that's not really your interest in this moment. I just feel that maybe if you do like them, maybe in another, not time frame, but in a different setting, maybe like a not working setting where you have to focus, right? Maybe you could say yes to this person and be interested and get to know them, but I think that in the environment that they're trying to like flirt with you and get to know you and stuff like that, you're like, this isn't the place. There's a time and a place and this isn't it. So I hope that helped pile 3. I hope you enjoyed your message. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share, and have a great day. Bye.